Aquarius, stop scrolling and listen carefully, because what I'm about to say is not ordinary and it is not random. September 28th is not just another day circled on your calendar. It is a cosmic checkpoint, a turning point, a moment where the universe literally leans down, shakes your reality and asks, "Are you ready for the truth?" On this date, the energy around you is going to shift so dramatically that silence itself could save your future. But one wrong move, one moment of hesitation, could destroy something you've been building for years. The stars are not calm right now. They are screaming with warnings. The universe is not silent. It is whispering with miracles. And you, Aquarius, are standing right in the middle of this storm, chosen to experience something rare, something powerful, something life-altering. Because on September 28th, 3 shocking cosmic signs will appear. They will not come softly. They will arrive like lightning, sudden, undeniable, impossible to ignore. If you recognize them in time, you rise into a destiny far greater than you ever imagined. If you ignore them, you risk losing the blessing meant only for you. Aquarius, I need you to hear me. This is not astrology entertainment. This is a cosmic warning and a divine promise wrapped into one moment. So stay with me until the very end of this message, because what I reveal to you today could change not just your week, not just your month, but the entire course of your destiny. September 28th is not normal, and your soul already knows it. Aquarius, let's be real. Life doesn't go easy on you. You've always felt like the universe throws you tests that others don't face. And lately, September has been heavy. You've noticed it, haven't you? Unexpected emotions creeping in out of nowhere. Delays that forced you to wait when you wanted to move forward. Moments where time itself felt bent, like something was out of sync. But here's the truth. None of this was random. Every delay, every emotional wave, every strange coincidence, it's all been preparing you for September 28th. This date isn't just a square on the calendar. It's a cosmic alignment, a rare energetic crossroad that happens once in decades. And out of all 12 zodiac signs, Aquarius, you are the one standing at the center of its impact. Why? Because you are ruled by Uranus, the planet of shocks, disruption, rebellion, and liberation. Uranus doesn't play small, it doesn't whisper, it shakes. And on September 28th, Uranus aligns in a way that forces hidden truths into the light. This means lies cannot stay buried, masks cannot stay on, blocked paths cannot stay blocked, and the areas of your life where you felt stuck, confused, or trapped, they are about to be rattled, suddenly, unexpectedly, and powerfully. Now, here's where it gets intense. This alignment doesn't show up to hand you an easy gift wrapped with a bow. No, Aquarius, Uranus delivers breakthroughs through breakdowns. What feels like chaos at first often turns out to be your greatest blessing in disguise. That's why September 28th is so critical. You're going to see things, hear things, and feel things that don't make sense at first. They'll feel disruptive. They might even feel unfair. But if you pay attention, if you trust the process, you'll see the cosmic fingerprints hidden inside the chaos. Because the first shocking sign of September 28th, it won't arrive quietly, it won't feel soft or comforting. In fact, at first glance, it won't look like a blessing at all. But here's the twist. That disruption you're about to face, it's actually the first step toward unlocking the miracle waiting for you. Aquarius, let's talk about the first shocking sign you'll face on September 28th, the sudden interruption. Now listen, on this day, something you expect to go smoothly will suddenly break apart. A call may suddenly drop mid-sentence. A meeting you thought was certain might get cancelled. A conversation could end abruptly, leaving you hanging with more questions than answers. Or maybe your entire plan for the day falls apart at the very last moment, and your first reaction? Frustration, annoyance, even anger. Because interruptions feel like the universe is working against you. But Aquarius, this is where you need to pause and remember, this is not an accident. On September 28th, interruptions are warnings. They're cosmic stop signs planted directly in your path. It is the universe saying, don't go there, don't rush, don't force it. If you continue, you're walking straight into something that is not meant for you. Think about it. How many times in your past has a delay or disruption ended up saving you? Maybe you missed a bus and avoided an accident. Maybe you were late to a meeting and ended up bumping into the right person at the right time. Maybe a relationship ended suddenly, and months later, you realized it was the best thing that could have ever happened. Those weren't coincidences. Those were cosmic protections. And September 28th will bring one of those very moments into your life. Something will stop. Something will pause. Something will be cut short. And instead of fighting it, instead of pushing forward in frustration, you must ask, what is this protecting me from? Here's the truth, Aquarius. If you ignore the interruption, if you try to push forward anyway, you risk walking into unnecessary conflict, disappointment, or even heartbreak. The interruption is not your enemy, it is your shield. But here's where it gets even deeper. This sudden stop won't just protect you, it will redirect you. Because interruptions don't just close doors, they open new ones. That meeting cancelled? It frees up your time to be in the right place at the right moment. That conversation ending abruptly? It prevents you from saying too much, from revealing something you weren't meant to reveal. That delay? It slows you down just long enough for the universe to line up something better. Aquarius, on September 28th, the first sign won't come softly. It will disrupt. It will frustrate. But inside that pause is the seed of your breakthrough. And just when you think you've figured it out, when you finally accept the interruption as protection, another twist will reveal itself. That pause, that silence, it's not the end. It's the setup for the second shocking sign the universe is preparing to deliver. Aquarius, here's where things get even more mysterious. You're not just a thinker, you're an intuitive. People often see you as logical, analytical, even detached, but deep down, you have one of the most powerful inner compasses of the zodiac. And on September 28th, that compass is going to light up like never before. The second shocking sign will not arrive in the form of a loud announcement. It won't be written on a billboard or shouted in your face. No, this one arrives quietly. It's subtle, it's soft, it's a whisper, but not always with your ears. Sometimes with your soul. It might come as a dream that feels far too real to ignore. You wake up sweating, your heart racing, and you know it wasn't just random. A sentence someone says casually in conversation, but it lands in your chest like thunder. A song lyric or even a number that keeps repeating everywhere you go until it's impossible not to notice. This is not coincidence. This is a coded message. The universe has slipped you instructions, directions, a hidden key disguised as something ordinary. But here's the part most people miss. The whisper doesn't always come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes the message carries a warning. It may reveal betrayal. It may show you someone in your circle wearing a mask. It may point out that something you thought was secure isn't. And at first, this doesn't feel like a blessing. It feels unsettling. Your mind might want to brush it off, to pretend it was nothing. But if you ignore the whisper, you risk walking directly into the trap it was trying to protect you from. Aquarius, you must remember, this whisper is your lifeline. If you trust it, act on it, and follow it, it will lead you to the exact door that unlocks your breakthrough. But here's the twist. The whisper is not the ending, it's the setup. Because the moment you act on it, you trigger the third shocking sign, and that one will shake you to your core. Aquarius, let me share something powerful with you. The universe doesn't always test us with storms, chaos, or conflict. Sometimes the greatest test is far more subtle. Sometimes the test is silence. On September 28th, you may find yourself in a situation where every fibre of your being wants to speak. You'll feel the urge to argue, to defend yourself, to reveal what you know. You'll want to prove a point so badly that staying quiet feels impossible. But here's the truth. Silence is not weakness. On this day, silence is your shield, because those who rush to speak on September 28th will give themselves away. They'll reveal their hand too early. They'll show their weakness by spilling their emotions before the time is right. But those who can hold back, those who can resist the temptation to blurt out everything, they will carry the power of mystery, and mystery is strength. When you stay quiet, people wonder what you're thinking. They wonder what you know. They wonder why you aren't reacting. That unsettles them more than words ever could. Think about it. How many times in your life did silence say more than 1,000 words? How many times did holding back give you the upper hand? On September 28th, that's exactly what will happen. Your silence will confuse someone. It will shock them. They'll expect you to react, to explode, to defend yourself, and when you don't, their mask will begin to crack. And here's where it gets even deeper. That very moment, when your silence leaves someone unsettled, that's when the third and most dangerous sign will appear. The mask will drop, the truth will slip out, and you'll finally see someone's real face. But here's the twist. What gets revealed may not be comfortable. It may sting, it may even hurt, but it will also set you free. Aquarius, this is the moment where everything shifts. On September 28th, after the interruption has stopped you in your tracks, after the whisper has given you the hidden message, the third and final sign arrives. The mask drops. Someone close to you, someone you thought you knew, will reveal their true face. It might be a friend who has secretly envied you. It might be a colleague who has been working against you behind closed doors. It could even be a family member whose hidden resentment finally slips through. At first, this revelation will sting. It will shake your heart. You may feel betrayed, confused, even angry, because the truth will show you that this person's motives were never as pure as you believed. And for a moment, you'll question yourself. How did I not see it sooner? How did I miss the signs? But Aquarius, don't mistake this exposure as a punishment. It's not loss, it's liberation. The universe is not trying to hurt you. It's freeing you from illusions. The mask dropping is a gift, because it finally shows you the truth that was hidden all along. And once you see the truth, you can never be manipulated by the mask again. Think of it like light breaking through darkness. At first it blinds you, but soon it gives you clarity, and clarity is power. And here's the twist. When this mask falls, you won't be left alone. In the very moment you feel the sting of betrayal, someone unexpected will step in. An ally you never imagined, a person you may have overlooked, will show you their support. They'll prove their loyalty at the exact moment you need it most. So yes, Aquarius, September 28th, will reveal hidden enemies, but it will also reveal hidden allies. And that is how the universe balances the scales, by taking away false connections and replacing them with real ones. Now listen carefully, Aquarius, because this is where the entire story comes together. The universe is not cruel. It doesn't send you interruptions, whispers, and betrayals just to watch you suffer. No, these 3 shocking signs are not punishments. They are setups for your miracle. Think of it this way. The sudden interruption? That was the universe clearing the wrong path before you wasted your energy. It stopped you just in time. The whispered message, that was your soul being handed a compass, pointing you in the direction you're truly meant to walk. And the mask dropping, that was the chains breaking, freeing you from false connections so that nothing fake can block your blessing. When these three forces align on September 28th, you don't just get a good day. No, Aquarius, you step into a miracle timeline, a moment when destiny rearranges itself in your favor. And this miracle, it won't creep in quietly. It will arrive suddenly, like lightning across a dark sky, shocking, undeniable, impossible to ignore. For some of you, this miracle may appear as money you weren't expecting, a sudden financial blessing, a payment, an opportunity, or even a door of abundance opening out of nowhere. For others, it may arrive as a breakthrough in love, a connection deepening, a new beginning unfolding, or the removal of someone false, clearing space for the partner who truly belongs in your life. And for many, it will come as recognition of your talents, your hard work being noticed, your gifts being acknowledged, the spotlight finally finding you when you least expect it. But here's the most important truth. You only receive this miracle if you trust the signs instead of fighting them. If you see the interruption and get angry, you'll miss its protection. If you hear the whisper and ignore it, you'll walk into the trap. If you see the mask fall but cling to the illusion, you'll block your breakthrough. Aquarius, the miracle is real, the power is already building, but it requires trust. The question is, are you ready to step into it? Because the twist is this: the miracle is not waiting far away. It is waiting just on the other side of your faith. So now the question becomes, how do you actually prepare for September 28th, Aquarius? How do you make sure you don't miss the miracle that's meant for you? The answer isn't about running faster or working harder. No, your power on this day isn't in action. It's in alignment. Step 1, stay aware. On September 28th, notice every interruption. Don't brush it off as bad luck or just coincidence. Instead, pause and ask yourself, what is this protecting me from? Because that detour, that delay, that unexpected shift in timing is not random. It's divine protection. See it for what it is, and you'll stay on the path that's truly yours. Step 2, stay quiet. This is going to be the hardest one. You'll feel the urge to speak up, to defend yourself, to prove your point. But silence will be your shield. On September 28th, words can trap you, but silence will free you. By holding back, you keep your power, your mystery, and you let the universe fight the battle for you. Step 3, stay open. The whisper will come, but it may not arrive in the way you expect. It could be a line in a song, a stranger's comment, a sudden thought in your mind, or even a dream. Stay open, stay flexible, and listen. The guidance will not shout, it will whisper. If you are too busy doubting or overthinking, you might miss it. Aquarius, your mission is not to chase the miracle on September 28th. That will only lead to frustration. Your mission is to align yourself so deeply with the universe that the miracle has no choice but to chase you. Remember this: the universe doesn't reward force, it rewards flow. And when you flow with these 3 steps, awareness, silence, openness, you unlock your miracle timeline. The twist is this: the miracle is already written. The only question is, will you be calm enough, patient enough, and trusting enough to let it arrive? On September 28th, you don't fight for what's yours, you receive what's yours. And Aquarius, that shift is what will change your life forever. So Aquarius, here's the truth you need to hear. September 28th is not a normal day. It's far more than a date on a calendar. It's your cosmic checkpoint, a moment when the universe pauses, leans in and asks, Are you ready for what's next? 3 shocking signs will appear on this day, and they are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of guiding you toward your destiny. The sudden interruption, it may feel frustrating, even inconvenient, but it's your protective shield stopping you from moving down the wrong path. The whispered message, it may arrive in dreams, in words someone casually says, in a number, a lyric, or a thought that repeats until you notice. This is coded guidance. It is telling you exactly where to turn, what to trust, and what to release. The mask drops. Someone close will show their true face. At first, it might shock you. It might sting. But it is not punishment. It is liberation. Once the mask falls, you can finally see clearly who is real and who is not, and make space for genuine support to enter. Recognize these signs, Aquarius, and you step straight into your miracle timeline. You align with energy that can bring financial blessings, breakthroughs in love, recognition of your talents, or opportunities you never imagined. Ignore them, and the door may close quietly, leaving you wishing you had noticed the messages when they first appeared. Now I want to ask you, which of these 3 signs is already whispering to your soul? Is it the interruption that's been nudging you to pause? Is it the whisper that's been guiding your intuition? Or is it the mask that's been revealing who you can really trust? Comment below and share your truth. Because when you speak it out loud, Aquarius, you activate it. You bring it into reality. You step into alignment with your destiny. And remember, Aquarius, the universe is not against you. Every sign, every pause, every whisper is part of a plan crafted for your greatest breakthrough. September 28th is the day that can change everything. So open your eyes, stay alert, trust your intuition, and prepare yourself, because your miracle is closer than you think.